Which direction do we face while davening during our travels?
The Gemara says whoever is outside of Eretz Yisrael should be facing Eretz Yisrael. Facing Eretz Yisrael regardless to where you are. Meaning, if you are east of Eretz Yisrael, you should be facing west. If you are west of Eretz Yisrael, you should be facing east. And so on and so forth. That's why in Bavel they used to call Eretz Yisrael Ma'arava. Ma'arava meaning west, because that was the direction they used to face towards Eretz Yisrael. That's why in the European countries, the most respectful place in shul was the Mizrach. That was the front of the shul. Mizrach in Europe was always the place everybody was facing. That's why the Rav sat in the Mizrach. As I said, in Bavel, which is east of Eretz Yisrael, it used to be the opposite. So regardless to wherever you are, you have to face yourself towards Eretz Yisrael. In Eretz Yisrael itself, you face Yerushalayim. When you're in Yerushalayim, you should be facing the place of the Beis HaMikdash. If you are in the Beis HaMikdash, you should be facing the Kodesh HaKodashim, and that is why Yerushalayim is called, or the Beis HaMikdash is called Tel Talpios. Tel Talpios, says the Gemara, Tel, a mountain, Shekol Pios Peines Elov, that all mouths, all requests are facing this specific point, this middle point, which is the Beis HaMikdash, which is the Kodesh HaKodashim, and from there our tefillas go up to Shamayim. Now, what happens if somebody is traveling? The best thing, ideally, is when you travel, you should stop and you should face Eretz Yisrael, Yerushalayim, and so on. That is ideally. However, if you are in a place and in a position and in a situation that you can't stop, you're still traveling, says the Gemara, Ubelvad shichaven liboy la'avish b'shamayim. As long as you focus with your heart towards the one above, to the Eibishter, to Hashem, so you don't really have to stop. You could continue traveling, and as you're traveling, you could daven as long as we said, you focus your heart and your intentions to Shamayim. If you're able to, as we said, you really should face Yerushalayim. How about if you are on a train? A car. Car, usually you can't really stop because by a car, you're usually sitting. However, by a bus, many, many times you're able to stand by a bus. And yes, you're able to face wherever the direction you're supposed to face. There is only an issue that has to do with a bus, with a train, with a plane. And that is the issue that sometimes you're trying so much to face the right direction and to stand that you're going to lose focus altogether in davening. For example, if you are on a train and there's an aisle and you're standing there in the aisle and you're davening, you may disturb other people may disturb you, and then it comes to a point that yes, technically, physically, you were focused towards Eretz Yisrael, towards Yerushalayim, but you weren't able to focus by davening. There's a very, very interesting tshuva, also from Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Auerbach and also from Rabbi Moshe Feinstein, regarding flying. When somebody flies on a plane, if there's a designated area, if there's a corner that people stand there and daven, everybody recognizes it and knows it, then for sure you should be standing there and davening. But if it's such a situation that you know by you standing you're going to be disturbed by the stewardesses or by the other people and you will not be able to daven, it is better to sit in one place, in your place, with your feet together if it's Shemona Esrei, and you should be davening sitting, ubilvad shichaven libo shamayim, and not be disturbed by other people around, not letting you daven and focus the way you're supposed to do and daven.